فادخلي في عبادي وادخلي جنتي.
I detail a number of instances where the Quran mentions a word and also a contrasting word, and though these words are in very different places in the Quran, it turns out now, as we can see, that the two words, the one and its contrast, are used an equal number of times. For example, hot and cold are used in the Quran 4 times each. Man and woman, 24 times each. The Quran in Surah 3, verse number 59 says that the example of Jesus with God is like Adam, meaning that God created them both. Now we can see that, in fact, Jesus and Adam are each mentioned 25 times in the Quran. We always speak of the devil and angels in contrast. It turns out that the devil is mentioned, Satan is mentioned 68 times in the Quran, and angels mentioned also 68 times. Now that's if we take the words by themselves. If we take the words with all of their adjuncts and variations, it turns out that there's 88 on one side and also 88 on the other side. So it's balanced again. We contrast this life with the life hereafter. The word for this life in the Quran occurs 115 times, and also the word for the life hereafter occurs 115 times. How did this coincidence come about? Are all of these just coincidence, or is this a plan? And was this a plan of human beings? Who put this in there? And we realize that no human being did, and this is the word of God. In a similar vein, I can say that the word for month in the singular occurs in the Quran exactly 12 times. And the word for day in the singular, without any suffixes, occurs in the Quran 365 times. Now, how did that come about? What are the chances that you pick up a book, any book, and find that it uses the word day exactly 365 times? Many of you write essays for school, and your word processor nowadays will count the number of words in the entire essay. But how many of you would bother to check how many times did you use a particular word in that essay? Hardly. Now, if you go back in hindsight and you've written a book and you find that you've used the word day 365 times, you'll say that's remarkable. It is a coincidence, but nothing more. But if you find that all of these things are lining up, how many coincidences are you going to have? Now, this shows that God is behind the Quran.
أيتها النفس المطمئنة ارجعي إلى ربك راضية مرضية